Anti-rocket.
Трудно. Тактический.
Force de combat secondaire à l'attaque. Arme nucléaire tactique.
Will not escalate further. Not the big stuff.
Sans escalade complète, 15 mégabars.
Yes, if it's limited to 20 megadeaths, we can accept that.
This was the accidental war they had always dreaded. But it was not total war. The biggest bombs stayed in their silo. They were not needed. Older things did the rest. Chaos, famine, pestilence. They prepared the way for the world of 1984. The British Isles are now Pad 3, an eastern province of the state of Oceania. This is London. One bright, cold day in April, when the clocks are striking 13.
KZ 6090 Smith W. Face the telescreen. You have been at the window of Bay 2 of the Records Department for over 80 seconds. What are you doing there?
I came to get a spare for my speak right.
Your speak right ceased to function?
Yes, just now.
You should have reported the fault.
There's no need, it's quite simple, I've got one.
Put it back. You know it will be brought to your work cubicle on request. This irregularity has been recorded. Return to your cubicle, Smith.
Rectified time 17 March 1984. Report Big Brother speech double plus ungood. Mal-coded attack North Africa. Rectify.
Now you can carry on. In his broadcast speech last night, Big Brother said a Eurasian offensive must come soon. There is no doubt about it, he said. They will attack North Africa. Other fronts will stay quiet. Extraordinary error.
The speech was misreported.
Grossly, since the attack in fact came in India.
South India 3 days ago, I will rectify. Routine correction to the time, 17th of March, 1984, where shown. In his broadcast speech last night, Big Brother said that an Eurasian offensive must come soon. There is no doubt about it. He said they will attack in South India. Other fronts will stay quiet. Reprint entire back number and file.
Attention! Complete your present tasks and stand by for the 2 minutes hate.
Reported last night that 300 bombs were dropped in Carolina. Several people were killed and many
were taken in this offense.
Broken by 600,000 tons.
Rectified times 14 February 1984. Mini plenty mal-coated chocolate ration. No reduction in 1984. Rectified.
$30 grams a week reduced to 20. Routine correction to times, 14th of February 1984, where shown. A spokesman for the Ministry of Plenty said last night that it will be necessary to reduce the chocolate ration to 20 grams in April. Reprint entire back number and file.
Attention! A news flash from the Malabar front. Our forces in South India have won a glorious victory. I am authorized to say that this action may well bring the war nearer to its end. Another flash from the Ministry of Plenty. From tomorrow, the chocolate ration will be reduced to 20 grams a week.
Stand by now for the 2 minutes hate.
This is the face of our enemy. Look at him, the Eurasian butcher, the Regaline atrocities, the world criminal. This is the enemy our brave soldiers fight, in the jungles and the deserts and the polar snows, against whom our sailors man the floating fortresses. This is the enemy we can see, but worse than this is the enemy within, the enemy of the people. Goldstein, traitor to the party, arch-conspirator, leader of the accursed Brotherhood, director of spies and saboteurs. This is the man. We know what we feel for him. Hate for Goldstein because he would stab us in the back. Because from his secret hiding place he helps our Eurasian enemies. And now, in the film which has fallen into the hands of the party, hear the voice of the traitor himself.
The revolution has been betrayed! I was one of the leaders of that revolution, so who should know better? Here, in undeserved exile, I weep for the ruin of all our hopes. Where is the freedom promised to Oceania? There is no freedom of speech, no freedom of thought, no freedom of the press. What of the ideal of peace? Peace with our neighbors, universal peace, peace to till the soil, peace. Oceania is plunged in ignorance, universal, abysmal ignorance, ignorance even of the most elementary facts. must be overthrown. I appeal to the people to destroy the tyrant who calls himself Big Brother.
I hate Big Brother.
I speak truly. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me or die.
Big Brother, you save us, you protect us, you watch over us.
Syme,
Oh, hello, Smith.
are you going to the canteen?
Of course.
I'll come with you, don't worry.
By the way, I suppose you don't happen to have any razor blades.
No, sorry, I haven't seen one for weeks. They don't seem to exist anymore.
Come along now. Special collection for Hate Week. Don't forget the Hate Week collection. Eat less and give more for Hate Week. Have you given for Hate Week? Thank you. And you. Any more for the Hate Week collection? Come along now. Eat less and give more.
Sometimes people have a few razor blades hoarded away.
No, sorry, been using the same one for weeks.
Come along now. Them lot got salted and them not so bad. Here. Here. Them not salted. That's right. So, here, them lot got salted, them not bad. Hurry up now. Get along.
Any gin today? Oh.
Here. That's it. Another one. Come on now. Hurry up. Hurry up. That's right. Here.
You know we got Syme.
You looked in need of that. For too many Tate can be quite exhausting. Did you go to see the prisoners hanged yesterday?
No, I was working. Telescreens are bound to show it soon.
Very inadequate substitute. It was a good hanging. I think it spoils it when they tie their feet together. I'd like to see them kicking and above all at the end, the tongue sticking right out and blue. Quite bright blue. That's the detail that appeals to me.
I'm sorry I missed it.
How's the stew today?
Oh, not bad, very good. How are things in the research department?
Dictionary goes on. Adjectives now. We're doing the adverbs in New York. It's fascinating newspeak. When we're finished with it, people like you will have to learn the language all over again.
Ah, all these new words you're inventing.
We don't just invent words. We're destroying scores of them, hundreds every day.
I think that's splendid.
I don't. I don't think it's splendid. I think it's double plus good. You just don't understand, do you, Smith? You're a born old speaker. Look, if you've got the word good, you don't need the word bad. Ungood is clearer. Instead of all those vague, useless words like splendid and excellent, you have plus good. Or stronger still, double plus good. In Newspeak, the whole notion of goodness and badness will fit into 6 words. Really, only 1 word. It was BB's idea, of course. Do you know that Newspeak is the only language in the world whose vocabulary gets smaller every year?
I just moved my chest.
Don't you see, the whole aim of Newspeak is to narrow the range of thought.
Narrow the range of thought?
In the end, we'll make thought crime literally impossible. There'll be no words to express it.
But I mean, even now there's no excuse for thought crime, is there? It's merely a question of reality control, self-discipline.
When Newspeak is perfect and compulsory, there'll be no need even for that. The revolution will be complete. Have you thought that in 70 years or so, there'll be nobody alive who can understand the old speak words we're using now?
Except
the pros. They're not human. Look at that one with the label. Come on now, them stews with salt in, them lots without.
Hello.
Bastards.
Hello. Found you two at last. Where can old Smith and old Simon be, I said to myself. They'll be looking for me to give me their subs. Buck each as usual, unless you want to make it more. Rocket bomb. One of the pro sectors sounds like Eurasian swine. Smith, old boy, I want another sub from you.
What for?
Hate Week, house-to-house fund. $2 you promised me. Poor old Smith got the treasurer for his next-door neighbour.
I'm sorry, I don't seem to have that much on me.
Oh, you chaps eat too well, that's what it is.
I'll give it you later.
Don't forget. Nobody want this cheese?
Attention! Here is glorious news. The Ministry of Plenty states that over the past year, our standard of living has risen by no less than 20%. All over Oceania today, there have been spontaneous demonstrations to thank Big Brother for our new happy life. As announced in our last bulletin, there has been a change in the total ration, an increase to 20 grams a week.
Increase? Hear that? Isn't that wonderful? My kiddos will be pleased.
Now, here are details of increased output in other consumer goods. Coke powder, 9% over last year. Leather boots, 17%. Canvas boots, 85%. Razor blades, 141%. Cooking pots, 31%. Utility flat irons, 67%. Tobacco-type smoking mixture, 82%. Matches, 10%. Utility matches, 22%. Matching, 20%. Shovels, 18%. Linoleum, 15%.
Can they believe it? The chocolate ration was reduced to 20 grams only yesterday. Yes, they believe it. Doublethink. They make themselves believe it. Reality control. Our new happy life. Grease and grime, the smell of dirty clothes and gin and that stew. Was it always like this? Careful. Face crime.
52%. Wooden scaffolding, 259%. 7 mechanical excavators for clearing pond areas, 14%. That is the end of the Ministry of Plenty announcement.
Minnie Plenty have certainly done a good job this year. By the way, Smith, old man, I suppose you haven't got any razor blades to spare? There are more on sale, of course.
No, sorry, I've been using the same one for 6 weeks.
Ah, just thought I'd ask. Well, coming over to the community centre, just as well to look in. There might be something doing about Hate Week. You know, I haven't missed a single session at the centre in 4 years.
Really?
It's a fact. Come on, Smith, look alive. You're coming too, aren't you?
No, sorry, got some work at home to do, a Newspeak study.
Goodbye, Smith.
The canteen is now closing. Leave the tables without delay. Clear the canteen. Clear the canteen.
Turnips, 15%. Sugar beet, 73%. Cow cake, 31%. Chemical fertilizer, 234%. Poultry meal, 8%. That is the end of the agricultural bulletin from the Ministry of Plenty. Comrades, attention. Here is a supplementary bulletin from the Ministry of Plenty. In clear demonstration of the rising standard of our new happy life, these are the latest calculations of increased productivity. Domestic utility furniture, 97%. Electric lamps, 60%. Domestic glassware, 129%. Carpets, 22%. Utility lampshades, 17%. Domestic cutlery, 23%. Utility mirrors, 41%. Building materials, no less than 367%. Clothing of all kinds, 20%. Heavy gauge domestic string, 3%. Medium gauge domestic string, 15%. Ration book covers, 89%. Boot patches, 12%. Window glass, 6%. Identity card cases, 229%. That is the end of the supplementary bulletin from the Ministry of Plenty.
Hello, Mrs. Parsons. I'm just coming.
I thought I heard you come in. Could you come and look at our sink? It's got blocked up. Of course, it's only because Tom isn't home.
Oh, he was only going to the community centre.
In the old days, before the glorious revolution, London was not the city we know today. It was a dark, dirty, miserable place where scarcely anyone had enough to eat. Children had to work 12 hours a day for cruel
I know what's
masters.
happened. Somebody's done something to this.
Locked it up on purpose?
Yes.
Who?
I'll find out, and when I do, I shall... What does he want?
I asked him to help, dear.
Yeah, I need a spanner.
You better leave it alone.
Why?
She thinks it's sabotage.
Oh, does she? Thank you very much.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's quite simple. You just let the water out of this angle joint here, and 9 times out of 10 you find the cause of the obstruction.
You do know a lot, don't you, about our sink?
I need a bucket.
Don't do anything to help him.
Criminal, saboteur.
Face the telescreen, comrade.
Oh.
In a moment, he's going to show us what he blocked the pipe with.
No, dear.
Show us what's in the pipe.
Ah. Yeah. Here. Most of it's red like yours. Want to be a bit careful the way you wash their heads over the sink in future.
Don't you laugh at me. They didn't laugh at me this morning. They didn't.
No, what happened this morning then?
I won a medal.
Hello? Hello, what's this? Who won a medal?
I I did.
What?
Tom, she was out with her troop of spies on a country walk.
Let's sit down and hear all about it.
She got 2 other girls to go with her, and they slipped off from the rest.
Why'd they do that?
We were following this strange man I saw. I was sure he was some kind of enemy agent, parachuted. Perhaps he was a foreigner.
How'd you know that?
He was wearing a funny kind of shoes. I never saw anyone with shoes like that before.
Smart, eh? That's sharp eyes for you. Go on, you trailed him.
For 2 whole hours, when we got to Barnet, we told the patrols.
What happened then?
They arrested him, of course. They took him away.
To the Ministry of Love, I bet.
Ministry of Love.
Wait before it there.
On her word?
Yes, on her word. Isn't that wonderful? What a girl. That deserves a medal if anything does. I bet it's on all the telescreens soon. Oh my, we've got something to be proud of now. Victory Mansion's own child hero. Oh, Winston! I've got a whole lot of leaflets here about the Hate Week effort. They were handing them out at the community centre. You should have been there. Winston, I'd like to put your name down as a group leader, old man.
Yes, of course.
Good, I knew I could count on you. There'll be a lot to do. I'll manage most of it myself, of course. Got to keep up with my kiddies. That's very peculiar.
What?
This sort of recess here.
Peculiar? Oh, I suppose it was made for bookshelves when the houses were first built.
I swear it was out of range of the telescreen.
You're implying the Thought Police forgot to test it?
Of course not, old man.
Oh. There's that $2 sub I promised you.
Oh, tar. Yes, I'm very proud of my kiddies. Winston, why don't you get married? I mean, well, after all,
It's my duty to the party.
Exactly.
I was married at 19. I perhaps still am.
Eh?
We separated after a year with party permission, of course. I haven't seen her since.
No children, eh?
No.
Then you had to split, of course. Otherwise, it would be sex crime. Hard luck, old man. Of course. Now you could take the oath of celibacy. That's very good, too. Very highly regarded. I nearly took it, you know. Well, after... Sorry. After 5 years in the Junior Anti-Sex League, it seemed the natural thing. But then came the big repopulation appeal, so naturally...
Parsons, you're older than I am.
Exactly. At your age, you'd still find it easy. Like my kiddies. I'm getting them into the Anti-Sex League the minute they're old enough. When I see my little girl in that old checkered sash, I'll be that proud.
Well, no, what I mean is, you must remember the revolution.
The revolution?
Well, don't you?
I don't remember them, old man. I mean, I wouldn't want to, would I?
No, I mean, you must remember the capitalists riding to work in their carriages, the women and children being flogged 14 hours a day.
I expect so, but it's all gone. All of it. Completely gone, I'm happy to say. Oh, take these.
Don't let it show. Get rid of the thoughts quick before it's too late. Quick now, crime stop. The party says the earth is flat. True. That's true. The party says 2 and 2 make 5. True. To know and not to know, forget and then forget that you've forgotten. Ignorance is strength. Double think.
Comrades, attention. Here is a special bulletin from the Ministry of Peace. It tells of victory. Reports from the South India Front confirm that during the past week, vastly superior enemy forces have been utterly routed by our glorious soldiers. A total of 500,000 prisoners has been taken. The Eurasian attack has been crushed so decisively that control by our troops of the whole of the South India Front is now within measurable distance of realization. This colossal victory is due to the perfect coordination of all our forces and their unquenchable resolve to liberate these unhappy territories from the Eurasian beasts. And uniting and guiding our brave men in their task was our beloved leader, Big Brother. His was the inspiration, his the mighty plan. For 72 hours without break or rest, Big Brother ceaselessly studied reports from the battlefield. He scrutinized each list of casualties, He rejoiced in the individual acts of heroism, in the brave deeds of those who were carrying out his wise decisions and winning the victory that he had planned. The victory is his. Victory to him. The glory is his. Glory to him. Big Brother. Big Brother. Big Brother.
What about that? 10 cents. 10 cents here. How's that?
Steamer! Steamer over it! Look out, Governor!
Are you all right, mate? Yes. It's the first steamer we've had here for a bit.
Eurasian swine.
Eurasian? Yeah. You know what they say, don't you? They say it's the party what sends them over. The Oh. Sorry, Governor. I didn't mean... Honest, I didn't mean...
The prose. If there is hope, it lies in these prose.
There ought to be something done about it. There's got to be, and soon.
Get out of it.
Look, this is important. There ain't been no winning numbers in the attempt for the past 14 months, I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course there has.
There has not. I've been kicking these state lottery numbers for the past 2 years. I've got it all written down at home. Black and white.
We don't do pints. She slept off her knickers, disclosing the whole beauty of her body. Arthur, she said, the door's unlocked.
Come in, Arthur.
Years ago, you used to have pints, now you don't have pints anymore.
One night in a girls' school by Jason Flinders.
I'm very sorry, I can't give you
You want to remember that name? The old Flinders knows his stuff. He's wrote hundreds of them.
All right, that's enough now. I asked you civil enough, didn't I? You telling me you ain't got the pint mug in the old bloody bozer?
I don't know what you mean. Litre and half litre, that's all we serve.
I just had to fancy for a pint again. Now, when I was a young man, Fred, you
Or
know
when
that-
you was a young man, we was all living in the treetops.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sorry, no gin here.
No, I'd like a beer. Can I offer you one?
You're a gent. Pint of wallet.
Here. Where'd you get them? Oh, I got my contacts. Now I can get you all you want. New ones too. Get us one. What one do you want? I know, what one you read?
I suppose you must have seen a lot of changes since you were young.
Beer was better by far, and cheaper. Of course, that was before the war.
Yeah, well, which war was that?
It's all wars.
You see, people of my age really know very little about the old days, except what we were taught, and that may not be true. Was there really terrible oppression? People starving with no boots to wear. Women and children being whipped to work 14 hours a day, sleeping 10 in a bed, while the rich capitalists lived in their great houses, rode around in carriages, wearing top hats and drinking wine.
Top hats? Funny you should mention them. Only yesterday I was thinking, haven't seen a top hat in years. Gone right out there. About the only time I ever wore one was at my brother's wedding.
You wore one?
About 50 years ago. Of course, it was only hired. I couldn't...
When the capitalists rode by, didn't you have to call them sir and touch your hat to them?
Well, they liked you to. It showed respect, you say.
They liked you to. I'm going to put it this way. If you could choose, would you rather live then or now?
You're trying to make me say I'd rather be young again.
No, it's not just that. Don't you understand?
When you're old, you ain't never well. Feet's all dreadful and me glad. On the other end is great advantages too. You ain't got the same worries. No track with women. That's a great thing. You can just sit and think of nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, I want that.
I
want that one.
I want this one.
And yeah, that's 35 cents, right?
Yeah.
35 cents and 45 cents.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I thought I recognized you outside on the pavement.
Recognize me?
You are the gentleman who bought the lady's keepsake album 2 or 3 months ago, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, it was a beautiful bit of paper, that was. Cream Raid, it used to be called. Is there anything special I can do for you?
No, thank you. I was just passing.
Well, have a look round. Have a look round. Not much, I'm afraid. Let us carry on, but only just. It's what they call the free market. Free market.
What is it?
Oh, that's coral, that is. They used to sort of embed it in the glass. That must be 100 years old, you know. More by the look of it.
It is beautiful.
Yes, it is. Although not many would say so nowadays. If you happen to want to buy it, it'll cost you, $4. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, only wish I had more to offer you, but you see how it is. It's all rubbish, really. Unless there is another room. If you care to take a look, just a few pieces, nothing much.
Yes, I'd very much like to.
Oh, come along. Mind how you go. We used to live up here until my wife died. I'm selling off the furniture, little by little. Inside. Now, that's a fine bed. Or it would be if you could get the bugs out of it. And a nice gate-leg table in the corner, although, of course, the hinges are...
There's none here, either.
Huh?
No telescreen.
Oh, I never had one of those.
Yes.
You get them provided, don't you? Not down here. Very expensive. And I never felt the need for one somehow. I'm sorry there's no books. They were all taken long ago. But if you happen to be interested in old prints, now, there.
It's fixed to the wall, I'm afraid. My wife had a fear of cords breaking and bumps in the night. I dare say I could unscrew it.
I know that place.
Huh?
Yeah, it's only a ruin now, by the Palace of Justice.
Yes, that's right, that's right. By the law courts. It used to be a church once. St. Clement Danes. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's.
What's that?
A rhyme we had when I was little. Just the names of all the London churches. Oh, how did it go now? Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's.
It is like the sound of bell.
Yes, a farthing was a small coin.
I see, yeah. Go on.
That's as far as I can get, I'm afraid. Although I do know how it ended up. Here comes a candle to light you to bed, and here comes a chopper to chop off your head. It was a kind of dance. They held out their arms for you to pass under, then they brought them down and caught you, like this. Yes, would you like the picture?
No, I'm afraid it's too big to take.
We'll go down then.
What was St. Martin's?
It's still there. The Atrocity Museum in Victory Square. You know, facing the statue of Big Brother on his column. And the lions. It wasn't always Big Brother, you know. Yes, you go down first. I have to take my time on the stairs. Found something else, have you?
No. I suppose you haven't got a back way out as a sort of shortcut? No. Doesn't matter. It wouldn't make any difference.
If it's the patrols you're thinking of, who came looking for razor blades. Party members do occasionally. You're forgetting your purchase. Yeah. I'm glad you found something to your liking. And a good night to you.
Good night.
The name's Charrington. Call again if ever you're passing. And don't forget now.
All right for now. We'll be round again soon. Sit anywhere. Plenty of places tonight.
Time. Can I join you?
Of course.
Very quiet tonight. You know, I've only been here once or twice before in my life. They say sometimes party musicians come here, and painters.
I've heard that too. Must be colourful then.
Gin for you. Drop a chestnut tree specialty with it, cloves and saccharin. That's 25 cents. There's the luxury tax here, you see. Ready for another gin? All on the house, remember?
Simon.
Yes?
Did you ever notice a girl about 25, dark-haired, works in miniature in the fiction department, I think? She sat at the table next to us at the canteen yesterday.
Yes, I noticed her. Why?
Well, I have reason to suppose that... she... I have reason to believe that she is district organizer of both the Youth League and the Junior Anti-Sex League. I thought she might make an exemplary subject for an article in the staff magazine.
Sounds an interesting project. Commendably orthodox. Double plus good thinkful.
Underneath the spreading chestnut tree, I saw you and you saw me. There lie they and here lie we, neath the spreading chestnut tree.
Who are they?
Don't you recognize them?
Of course. The last conspiracy trial are Jones and Aronson and Rutherford. They've changed.
They confessed to sabotage, embezzlement of party funds, intrigues with Goldstein's agents against Big Brother. Now they've been released. They come here every day. For them, the gin's free.
And chess. It's free to everyone, too, I see. Oh, it's a nice place. I suppose your chess club come here to play, the Mini True Chess Club. You're on the committee, aren't you? I saw your name on a notice.
Today I had a notification. What? I've been suspended from my duties pending investigation of my conduct. You even suspended from the chess club. Winston!
No, it's very unfortunate, but I have no doubt the inquiry will be fair.
Don't go. I've been sitting here for hours trying to decide what I could have done. Something I said, something I thought. Yesterday in the canteen, I talked. Too much, perhaps. Who was listening? It was Parsons. And you, Winston.
I don't remember.
At the other table, there was that girl. Was she the one you met? Was she?
No, let me go. I've got nothing to do with this.
Winston, you denounced me. Was it you, Winston? What did I say? Winston, don't leave me alone.
JX2159, sign B. Stand where you are. All other persons in the Chestnut Tree Cafe are to leave immediately. All out now. All out. Sign B. Unco, anti-coming synth pop.
The Thought Police are joining you.
Hello. Something good? That's an old one, huh? Old Withers, been secretary of the chess club now nearly 2 months. Useful chap, that.
But Syme.
Syme?
It was him.
What do you mean, old man? There's nobody called Syme working in Minitrue. I mean, I know all the names through my collecting. Come in to eat, old man.
Come along now. Get yourself some bread. Come along. You've got some enough, give you a bit more. got something.
Parsons.
Without.
The dark-haired girl in the doorway now, do you know who she is?
Works in Profeed on a pornographic machine. They're specially picked for long service in the anti-sex league.
Yeah.
Did you see her 2 purity badges? Hey, have you thought about what I said to her, old man? You know, taking the oath of celibacy.
They're roughing out a new hate song, special for Hate Week. Gets issued 10 days before.
Sounds useful.
Meanwhile, we're keeping them sentimental. Hopeless fancy. Top song till the end of the week. Bottom think. What the pros like best. Here we are. Pro feed book section. Ever seen a pornorite? Jason Flinders. What's the output of this one?
20 books a day.
A few sample compositions. All pornographic, at least the pros think so. We distribute them in sealed packets to look illegal. One night in a girls' school.
Yes, rather like one of our lottery machines.
More subtle. Its style responds to the operator. That's why we use girls. Light of touch. But the basic principle is the same. Your machines hold back the big prizes, ours the big thrills. Which is the product patch? Sandra slipped off the last of her undergarments and disclosed the whole warm beauty of her body. As she prepared to step into the bath, there was a rustle and a man stepped through the curtains. It was the hunchback with a glistening whip in his hand. Put that down, said Sandra coolly, but a curious excitement.
It came down on my hand.
That needs stitches.
Get her to the medical section, cut through records. Sorry about that, Foster.
Routine correction to Times, 19th of November, 1984, where shown. In a statement issued...
Records department, minute true. Check that disturbance.
Routine correction to the Times, 19th of November, 1984, where shown. In a statement... In a statement issued today by the Ministry of Peace, it was categorically denied that any withdrawals had taken place on the Malabar front. Reprint entire back number and file.
I meant what I wrote. Shall we meet?
Yes.
Can you get Sunday afternoon off?
Yes.
Then listen and remember. Go to New Paddington Station, take train number 17, get out at the 10th station, turn left outside it. 2 kilometers to a meeting of 4 roads, south through the woods. Look for a shattered tree.
Winston!
There's someone coming, can you remember?
I think so.
Hello. How's the stew today?
Beans.
Ooh, jolly good. Look at that. That's the bread and cheese. What waste?
The reason where the plague turns, you wipe it out, and we shall expunge Eurasia, the Eurasian disease, I should say, from the fair body of the earth. Down, Eurasia! and Eurasia broke her treaties of eternal friendship. What are the symptoms? They are treachery, aggression, torture of prisoners, massacre of helpless civilians. Those are the symptoms. And now, what is the cure? We shall do it! From the Rhine to Mongolia, there shall not be a Eurasian brick left standing, not a blade of Eurasian grass left unburned, not a Eurasian dog, not a Eurasian cat, not a...
We're fighting East Asia, not Eurasia. East Asia. East Asia.
We shall do it! From Mongolia to the Coral Sea, there shall not be an East Asian brick left standing, not a grain of East Asian rice left unburned, not an East Asian junk left afloat.
Look, the posters.
Goldstein has been here. The agents of Goldstein. Tear them down! The story of our war with East Asia is the story of man's war against disease. East Asia is the enemy, the primal enemy, the enemy from the beginning. East Asia is the rot in our flesh. But with a firm hand, with the help of our glorious Eurasian allies, we shall cut it out. Big Brother has ordered it. New offences are beginning against every East Asian front. Soon this long war will be nearing its end. That's good. Down with East Asia!
What's the matter?
I've been working 18 hours a day since it happened. I didn't think I'd be able to get away today, either. But I did.
I'll make some coffee.
Yeah, I put the water on. The last 6 days we've been putting the records straight. We are at war with East Asia. We've always been at war with East Asia. Every report and paper and pamphlet and file and tape and photograph proves that now. And the really funny thing is that I wanted the forgery to be perfect too. I wanted it to be done properly. You were there, you know. 1 minute we were allied to East Asia and fighting Eurasia, the next moment we were allied...
I don't think there is any war.
What?
I think it's the party that fires the bombs just to keep people frightened. Listen to it. Frightened hate. That's all they want us to feel. All this marching and screeching and waving flags. It's just sex they've turned sour, don't you see? When you make love, you're using up energy they want. And afterwards you feel happy. And you don't give a damn for anything. Not Big Brother or the 3-year plan or any of the rest of their bloody rot. Now, you stay and watch the coffee for a minute or two. You're not to see me.
What is... Is this victory coffee?
No, real inner party stuff. There's nothing no swine don't have. You see the sugar in the bag?
Oh, yeah. It's sweet like saccharin.
It was only an hopeless fancy. It falls like a knife through the eye.
She's as solid as a pillar. As sturdy as... You know, Julia, she's beautiful.
That Prole woman? I saw her when I waited for you on Tuesday. She's a metre across the hips easily.
I mean, that's her style of beauty, you see. Strong arms, strong body, strengthened by 20 years of childbearing. Julia, if the proles could only realize their own strength, they could throw off the party.
This is my style of beauty. These belong to old Charrington's wife. In this room, I'm going to be a real woman, not just a party member. Did you put thug powder in the bed?
Oh, you're only a rebel from the waist downwards.
What's the matter? What is it?
Rat. A rat.
A rat? Is that all? What a fuss to make about it and a mess. Oh, yes, there's a hole. I have to bung it up. All that waste of good coffee. You're trembling. Do they make you feel sick?
I just don't like them very much, that's all.
Well, tell me. After all, we can talk to each other, so why not?
I know, it's rather horrible.
Go on.
It was when I was young. I don't know exactly what age, but young. My father had disappeared. I lived with my mother and my little sister. She was only a baby and sick nearly all the time, like a thin monkey. There was hardly any food to eat. I remember screaming at my mother because I was so hungry. She used to give me hers, but even then there was so little. I wanted all there was. I couldn't help it. Well, one day my mother got taken away for questioning. As soon as I was alone in the house, I went across to the cot where my sister lay, and I snatched the piece of bread she had. I don't suppose she even noticed. She was so weak. But I took it and went away with it. Ate it. And I didn't go back to the house till the next morning. The house was dark. No mother. I went to the cot where my sister was lying, and I looked inside. The rats had been.
No, don't think about it anymore. I'll make some more coffee. Is this the picture you told me the rhyme about? Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. Dee da da dum, dee 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 da.
Oh, Smith. I've been hoping for a chance to speak to you. I liked your article in the staff mag on elementary newspeak. You take quite an interest in the subject?
Yes, I'm only an amateur.
You write it elegantly. That's not only my opinion. I was talking some little while ago to a friend of yours who is certainly an expert. Name slips my memory for the moment. Not Withers. No matter. But I noticed you used two words which have recently become obsolete. Have you seen the 10th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary?
No, we're still using the 9th in the records.
Oh, yes, the 10th does not come out for a month, I believe, except for a few advance copies. It might interest you to look at one, perhaps.
Very much so, yes.
Some of the new developments most ingenious, the reduction in the number of verbs. Let me see, I could send it by messenger, except I'd be sure to forget. Perhaps you could pick it up at my flat sometime. I'll just jot down... Mustn't let it seem we're having secrets. This is my address. I'm usually at home in the evenings. If not, my servant will give you the dictionary.
It was when he mentioned Syme, you see. That friend of yours who's an expert on newspeak, you see, couldn't name him directly. Syme's not only dead and vaporized, he's an unperson. He never even existed. For that moment, we came near to thought crime together.
You think he'll lead you to the Brotherhood?
Yes.
If it exists?
Or whatever the chance may be, I'm going to take it.
You think they're planning a rebellion?
No, not in our lifetime.
Then what on earth's the use?
No, if little knots of resistance can be started, just some records left for the next generation. After all, that's why I started a diary, just so I knew what happened yesterday. Why don't you go now? Steer clear of people like me and you could live for another 50 years.
No, I've thought it all out. What you do, I'm going to do. And don't be too downhearted. I'm rather good at staying alive.
When they take us.
If.
No, when. Maybe 6 months or a year or even longer, but they will. And when that time comes, we'll be utterly alone. We won't be able to help each other. Now, the important thing to remember is that we must not betray each other.
If you mean confessing, we'll do that right enough. Everybody always does. You can't help it. They torture
No,
you.
I don't mean confessing. See, what you say or do doesn't matter. Only feelings matter. If they could make me stop loving you, that would be the real betrayal.
Items 1,5,7 approved full-wise. Stop. Suggestion contained item 6, double plus ridiculous, verging crime thing. Cancel. Stop. Unproceed anti-getting plus for estimates, machinery overheads. Stop. End message.
You can turn it off.
Yes, we can turn it off. That is our privilege. Shall I say it, or will you?
I will say it. We are here because we believe there is some organization working against the party and that you are involved in it.
We want to join and work for it.
We are thought criminals. We are also adulterers. We're telling you this because we want to put ourselves entirely in your power.
Martin is one of us. Bring a chair for yourself. You can stop being a servant for 10 minutes. This is called wine. You may have heard of it, perhaps. I'm afraid not much reaches the outer party. Is it as you expected?
No, I'd always thought of it as being much sweeter.
Now, let us drink a health. To our leader, to Emmanuel Goldstein.
And there is such a person.
Yes, there is such a person, and he is alive. Where, I do not know.
And the organization, it is real.
Not just an invention of the thought police.
No, the Brotherhood is real. You will understand I must start by asking you certain questions. In general terms, what are you prepared to do?
Anything that we're capable of.
He speaks for me too.
You are prepared to give your lives?
Yes.
Cause innocent deaths by sabotage, to commit murder?
Yes.
To distribute habit-forming drugs, encourage prostitution, disseminate venereal disease, to do anything to weaken the power of the party?
Yes.
If, for example, it would somehow serve our interests to throw sulfuric acid in a child's face, are you prepared to do that?
Yes.
You are prepared, the two of you, to separate and never to see one another again?
No.
No.
You did well to tell me. We must know everything. Martin, take a good look at these two. You will be seeing them again. I may not. Now go back to your pantry. I'll be switching on in 5 minutes. Before you leave here, I will give you a book from which you will learn the true nature of the society we live in and how we shall destroy it. When you have read it, you will be full members of the Brotherhood. You will take your orders from me through Martin. Apart from 3 or 4 other contacts for immediate tasks, you will know nothing. You will have no comradeship, no encouragement. When finally you are caught, the only help you can expect is a razor blade smuggled into your cell. You will confess the little you know, betray a few unimportant people like myself, and die. We are the dead. Our only true life is in the future. We shall take part in it as handfuls of dust and splinters of bone. How far away that future is, there is no knowing. Maybe 1,000 years of spreading our knowledge outwards from generation to generation. In the face of the thought police, there is no other way. Now, you should not have come here together. You will leave separately. You first. Wait. What shall it be this time? To the confusion of the thought police? Death of Big Brother? To humanity? To the future?
To the past.
The past is more important. Put one of these on your tongue. Lift attendants might notice the smell of wine. Martin, show her out. Now, there are details to be settled. I assume you have a hiding place of some kind?
Yes, I have a room above a shop in one of the pro quarters.
That will do for the moment. Later, we will arrange something else for you. Any further questions?
No. Yes, did you ever happen to hear an old rhyme which begins, oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clemens?
You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch.
You knew the next line?
Yes, I knew the next line. Now, you brought a briefcase. Very shabby and inconspicuous. Good. Newspeak Dictionary, 10th edition. Don't open it now. Study it well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tomorrow at 18:30 in Victory Park will come the great climax to Hate Week. No less than 2,000 East Asian war criminals will be publicly hanged.
Ah, good evening, Joe. He's upstairs. He came some time ago.
Thank you.
By the way, I remembered another of those old rhymes today. Who killed Cock Robin? I said to Sparrow, with my bow and arrow, I killed Cock Robin. Who saw him die? I said to Fly, with my little eye, I saw him die.
It's better. I went to the hangings.
Oh, why?
Camouflage? Can't be too careful now. The crowd were delirious. They'd got their hands on those prisoners. They'd have torn them to pieces long before time. Newspeak Diction by Emmanuel Goldstein. You read it?
Most of it. I feel I'm a whole person for the first time in my life. All the doubts and hopes and suspicions we've ever felt, they're all completely justified. Oh, we were wrong about a lot of things, but we were right about so many. And now, it's all clear. Now listen.
I'm not sure I want to hear.
Why?
Well, we've got so much to hide.
We're committed.
Tonight, I found I couldn't yell with the crowd, not in the same way. For the first time, I felt I wasn't part of.
But Hate Week's over now.
Yes, but that only makes it worse. All the din and excitements help to hide us, but
You have to know, it's not utter, it's strength. You'll feel that too. Listen. Each of the 3 superstates of the world are permanently at war in one combination or another.
So it's not a sham.
But war has in fact changed its character. It exists only to preserve tyranny within each state. The fighting, when there is any, takes place on vague tropical frontiers or round the floating fortresses. Now, the essential act of war is the destruction of human labor. It is a way of shattering or sinking materials which might otherwise be used to make the masses too comfortable and hence in the long run too intelligent. Now, no invasion of enemy territory must ever take place. Each of the 3 superstates must remain a separate universe wherein almost any perversion of thought can be safely practiced. Julia, the real war isn't between us and Eastasia or Eurasia. It's between all of us and them. Now, efficiency, even military efficiency, is no longer needed. Nothing is efficient in Oceania except the thought police.
Swine, the bloody swine.
Big Brother.
Does he exist?
Big Brother is the guise in which the party shows itself to the world. No one has ever seen him. It's all here. Revolution. What it was like before that. What freedom was. Now at last I know I'm not mad.
I want to read it. We'll read it together.
They say that time heals all things. They say you can always forget.
There she goes, hanging out more washing.
How many children do you think she's had?
Oh, a lot. Might easily be 15.
Suppose we'd lived 20 or 30 years ago. We'd have been married, even though we loved each other. That would have been allowed, wouldn't it?
Yes.
We'd have been together. Just together. We wouldn't have to make love every time we met. Fancy me saying that. We could walk about the streets together, talk about anything we liked, buy things. They'd know we loved each other and there'd be nothing they could do to stop us.
They can't stop us loving now.
But the smiles and the tears across the years, they twist my heartstrings, yes.
The future belongs to her, doesn't it?
We can share it.
How?
She and her children can keep alive the body. We can keep alive the mind. Pass on the secret.
The book?
Simpler than that. Simply that 2 and 2 make 4.
Our future. O'Brien said it too.
What?
We are the dead.
We are the dead.
You are the dead.
It was behind the picture.
It was behind the picture. Remain exactly where you are. Make no movement until you are ordered.
House is surrounded.
The house is surrounded.
We may as well say goodbye.
You may as well say goodbye.
Don't resist, don't move!
Charrington.
Pick up those pieces. Think Paul reporting crime fix, proceeding Minilove wise. Here comes a candle to light you to bed. Here comes a chopper to chop off your head. Take the woman first.
Not the Ministry of Love. Not there. Winston!
What are you here for?
Thought crime. Oh, I know they give you a fair hearing. Oh, trust them for that. They'll know my record, won't they, mind? You know what sort of a chap I was. Not brainy, of course, but keen. I always did my best for the party, didn't I? I'll get off with 5 years, don't you think? 10 years? A chap like me could make himself pretty useful in a joy camp. They wouldn't shoot me for going off the rails just once.
You're guilty.
Of course I am. You don't think the party would arrest an innocent man, do you? I talked in my sleep. Do you know what they heard me say? Down with Big Brother. Over and over again, it seems. I'm glad they caught me. Saved me, rather.
Who denounced you?
My little girl. I don't bear her any grudge for it. In fact, I'm proud. It shows I brought her up in the right spirit, anyway.
Wilson. XK0915 Wilson J. Let fall that piece of bread. Stay exactly where you are.
Alan! Get up!
What?
You're going to room 101.
Comrade, what is it you still want to know? I'll confess anything. I'll sign anything. You've been starving me for weeks. Hang me, shoot me, only not room 101.
Room 101.
He's the man you want, not me. You didn't hear what he said when he tried to give me that bit of bread. No!
They've got you too.
They got me a long time ago. You knew this, Winston. Don't deceive yourself. You did know it. You have always known it.
What are you looking for?
Broken bones. Come back to that day, the 14th of October, 1978.
Yes, I remember.
But how much was it?
$100. I took it, caused confusion in the party.
You're not listening, Smith. I asked you
Was the
where
contact
did
made
your
in person?
pence occur?
The contact, I don't remember.
Was the sum you took greater than the previous time?
Oh.
14th of October, 1978.
Who was the Eustachian contact?
Oh, an old man.
Had you always been a homosexual?
I'd always had those tendencies, yes. He was Eurasian. No, Eastasian, I mean, don't hit me.
But that isn't what you said before.
I made a mistake. I am trying to help. I am trying to remember.
6th of June, 1981.
6th of June, 1981. Was that the date? I'm trying to remember. I do remember. 6th of June. Was that the date? I thought.
Why steal?
I stole because Goldstein.
Did you first realize you were a pervert?
It was when I was in the spies. There was a boy, and on another occasion...
Religion?
Roman Catholic, isn't that a religion?
Did you see Goldstein himself?
Goldstein.
Come on.
Goldstein was not there the first time. He certainly was there the second time, yes.
That's what you said before.
Well, bestiality, I think they call it.
on the 9th, but not on the 12th.
Sodomy or bestiality, what's the difference?
You stole it to cause injury to the party.
I stole because I was
the
told
woman
by...
Julia with Goldstein,
They
too?
were all there, yes.
Was in the Brotherhood, to your personal knowledge.
Oh, I want to implicate the following persons. Mrs. Parsons, yes, Mrs. Parsons, Ampleforth D, Syme B.
And the sum involved was $155.
No, I said $135. No, look, listen to this, look. Goldstein was there. He must have been there because... Yes, I am trying to remember. I remember perfectly now. It was old Charrington who first told me. I went to his shop, and he said to me, the leader is here. That was on the 5th of September, 1973. I went into the room inside the shop, and there was Goldstein. He was holding a paperweight and looking at it, and he said, "Oh, my darling, oh, my precious, my love, my love."
That was 40. You will see the numbers on the dial run up to 100. If you tell me lies or prevaricate in any way, or even fall below your usual level of intelligence, you will cry out with pain instantly. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You wrote here in your diary, freedom is the freedom to say 2 and 2 make 4. How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
And if the party says it is not 4, but 5, then how many?
4.
How many fingers?
4!
How many, Winston?
4! What else can I say? 4!
How many?
5!
No, Winston, it's no use. You are lying. You still think there are 4. How many, please?
4, 5, 4, anything you like, and stop the pay.
You are a slow learner, Winston.
How can I stop seeing what's in front of my eyes? 2 and 2 make 4.
Sometimes they're 5. Sometimes they're 3. Sometimes they're all of them together. You must try harder.
Is this room 101?
No.
I am in the Ministry of Love.
You know how long you've been here?
Days, weeks, months, I should think.
You have confessed to sabotage, assassination, treason, embezzlement of party funds, murder, sexual perversion, and petty theft. I'm taking trouble with you, Winston, because you are worth trouble. Why do you think we bring people to this place?
To make them confess.
No.
To punish them.
No, to cure them. We are not interested in those petty crimes you committed, only in your thoughts. You are mentally deranged. Now that is curable. But you must try to help me. Even now you are clinging to your disease under the impression it is a virtue. You are here because you prefer to be a lunatic, a minority of one. Only the disciplined mind can see reality, Winston. It needs an act of self-destruction, an effort of the will. You must humble yourself before you can become sane. How many?
Oh, look, I would say 5 if I could see 5. I am trying to see 5.
You only wish me to think you do.
Say
how many?
You'll kill me if you do that again. Oh, 4, 5, 6, in all honesty, I don't know!
Better. Better. $3,000. This time it will not hurt. There are 5 fingers there. Do you see 5 fingers?
Yes.
Still?
And now only 4 again.
But you now know that it is possible.
Yes.
You will find you are free to move. You remember writing here that it did not matter whether I was a friend or an enemy, since I was at least someone who understood you and could be talked to. You were right. I enjoy talking to you. Your mind appeals to me. It resembles my own mind, except that you happen to be insane. Now, before we end this session, you can ask a few questions, if you like.
What have you done with Julia?
She betrayed you, Winston, immediately and unreservedly. You would scarcely recognize her. All her rebelliousness, her deceit, folly, dirty-mindedness, all burned out of her. A textbook conversion.
Who tortured her?
Next question.
Does Big Brother exist?
Of course, the party exists. He is the embodiment of the party.
Oh, I mean, does he exist in the way I exist?
You do not exist.
I think I exist. I have arms and legs and... Will he ever die?
Of course not. How could he die? Next question.
Does the Brotherhood exist?
That, Winston, you will never know.
What is in room 101?
You know what is in room 101, Winston. Everyone knows what is in room 101. Back to his cell. A life of a glorious martyr, Winston. What purity. What a brave example. Ah, poor girl. We shall have no martyrs, Winston, even so poor a one as yourself. Posterity will never hear of you. You will be annihilated in the past as well as in the future. You will never have existed. Why then all this, you are thinking? You are a flaw in the pattern, Winston. You are a stain that must be wiped out. Before we kill you, we will make you one of us. What happens to you here is forever. Things will happen to you here from which you could not recover if you lived 1,000 years. Never again will you be capable of ordinary human feeling. Love, friendship, joy of living, laughter, curiosity, courage, integrity. You will be hollow. We shall squeeze you empty, then we shall fill you with ourselves. That clear, Winston? Is that clear to you?
Yes, yes.
There are 3 stages in your reintegration. There is learning, there is understanding, and there is acceptance. We are still, Winston, in the 2nd stage. As you lie there, you've often wondered why the Ministry of Love should expend so much time and trouble on you. Just as when you were free, you were puzzled by the deeper motives of this society. You understood the how, but not the why. Now, you have read this book, Goldstein's book, parts of it at least. The program it sets forth is nonsense. The secret spread of knowledge, the proletarian rebellion, the overthrow of the party. It could not happen in 1,000 years, or 1,000,000. I know. I wrote the book.
You wrote it?
I collaborated in writing it. No book is produced individually, as you know. Now, start with this thought. The rule of the party is forever. Forever. Why, Winston? Tell me why we cling to power. What is our motive? Why should we want power? Go on, speak.
You are ruling over us for our own good because we are not fit to govern ourselves.
That was stupid, Winston. Stupid. I demand intelligence. The answer is this. The party seeks power entirely for its own sake. The Nazis and the communists pretended that they had seized power unwillingly and for a limited time, and that just around the corner was a paradise where human beings would be free and equal. We are not like that. We know that no one ever seizes power in order to give it up. Power is not a means, it is an end. The only object of power is power. We are the priests of power over the human mind, hence over all matter, climate, disease, the laws of gravity.
You can't control those.
Reality is inside the skull, Winston. We make the laws of nature. The stars are not light years away, but a few kilometers. If we wished, we could blot them out. Here. That is power. How does one man assert his will over another, Winston?
By making him suffer.
Exactly. Unless he is suffering, how can he be sure he is obeying your will and not his own? Progress in our world will be progress towards more pain. This will be the only civilization founded on hatred. There will be no love but the love for Big Brother, no laughter, the laugh of triumph over a defeated enemy, no art, no literature, no science, no enjoyment of the process of life, but always and only, Winston, there will be the thrill of power. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
You can't.
What do you mean?
You couldn't make a world like that. No, I don't care. You'll fail somehow. I know. There's some spirit, some principle that'll defeat you.
What principle?
The spirit of man.
And you consider yourself a man?
Yes.
If you are a man, Winston, then you are the last man. Your kind is extinct. We are the inheritors. Do you understand that you are alone? That you are outside history? That you are non-existent? And yet you consider yourself superior to us? with our lies and our cruelty?
Yes, I consider myself superior.
Cause innocent deaths by sabotage, to commit murder.
Yes.
To distribute habit-forming drugs, to encourage prostitution, to disseminate venereal disease, to do anything to weaken the power of the party.
Yes.
If, for example, it would somehow serve our interests to throw sulfuric acid in a child's face, are you prepared to do that?
Yes.
Get down. You will find you can. You are the last man. You are the guardian of the human spirit. You shall see yourself as you are. Go on. Look in the mirror. If you are human, that is humanity. My poor friend, you are almost well. The time has come for you to take the last step. You must love Big Brother. It's not enough to obey him. You must love him.
You did that.
What was that? Winston, be careful now.
Julia! Julia! Julia, my love, Julia! Julia!
You once asked me what was in room 101. It is there. We have the means to root out the last lingering deception. Pick him up. In room 101 is the worst thing in the world. It varies from individual to individual. Can be death by fire, burial alive, or it can be something quite trivial, not even fatal. We both know that in your case, the worst thing in the world happens to be rats.
No! Oh, Brian, you couldn't want to do that. Oh, Brian, what is it you want me to do?
By itself, pain is not always enough. Here in room 101, you are meeting the unendurable. Courage and cowardice are not involved. You will do what is required of you.
But what is it? How can I do it if I don't know what it is?
You will find that you know. Now, you will see that this is a mask. It fits over the face, leaving no exit. When the door here is slid aside, it was a common punishment in Imperial China. They were caught in the sewers a week ago. Now they are starving.
Do it to Julia! Do it to Julia, love me! Look at the kill him there! No! Do it to Julia! Do it to Julia! Love me!
That's 25 cents. Oh, you've been entitled to come here for the past 3 months. On the house, then. If you want a regular place reserved, just let me know, that's all.
Stand by for important announcement from the Ministry of Peace at 15:30 hours. This will be news of the highest importance. Stand by at 15:30.
Sounds bad. Been bad news all day from the African front. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I've got a drink all ready for you. I'll bring it to your table. Special bulletin due at 15:30, did you hear? Sounds bad.
Oh, thank you. Julia, isn't it?
I betrayed you.
Yeah, I betrayed you.
How long have you been out?
About 3 weeks now. I got a committee job. Quite hard work.
Sometimes they threaten you with something you can't face up to, can't even think about. And you say, don't do it to me, do it to so-and-so. And afterwards, you pretend you only said it and didn't mean it. But it isn't true. You do want it to happen to the other person. And after that, you don't feel the same about the other person anymore.
No, you don't.
We must meet again.
Yes.
Underneath the spreading chestnut tree, I sow you and you sow me. There lie they and here lie we, neath the spreading chestnut tree.
Do I keep a regular place for you?
No.
Over here this afternoon, eh? 15:30, this is it. It's victory after all!
Comrades, attention. Here is a special bulletin from the Ministry of Peace. It tells of victory.
Victory, listen to that.
By means of a strategic maneuver unparalleled in the history of warfare, our brave fighters on the African front have utterly routed vastly superior East Asian forces. The enemy has been routed. More than 1 million prisoners have been taken. The whole of this magnificent operation was inspired and conducted by Big Brother. It is his military genius alone that has brought control of the whole of Africa within measurable distance. This colossal victory...
Love. Suddenly, so suddenly, my victory. Love, love, love. I love Big Brother.